Hey guys, Banki here. I'm going to do a Ret Pally PvP guide. So first off, we're going to start off with talents. For your 15th tier talent, you're going to want to go Long Arm of the Law. You're going to want that because every time you Judgment, which you should be using on cooldown, it's going to give you 45% movement speed increased for 3 seconds. So that obviously is going to help you stay on your target a lot if you're running arenas. The other two, that one, Speed of Light's more for a healer, and Pursuit of Justice, I've just never really seen anybody that ran that. For the level 30 talent, tier talent, you're going to want to run Fist of Justice. I've seen some people run Repentance, but I've experienced with it, and I don't really like it. Doesn't really fit in with my playstyle. Other people run Blinding Light. That's just way too long of a cooldown for me. I mostly run arenas, so I typically go towards the shorter cooldown. Plus, Fist of Justice has a 20-yard range and a 30-second cooldown, so if you're the only Ret Paladin in your arena team, it's never going to be on DR. Down to the 45 tier talent. Selfless Healer is by far the best talent for you. If you're running DPS, you should go Selfless Healer, or even if you're running Holy. Sacred Shield is good for teams against people that can purge, like Resto Shamies, Alley Shamies, Mages, Priests, anything like that. If they're good, they're not going to let you get a Selfless Heal off. For the 60s tier talent, I run Clemency. It is the absolute best for Ret Paladins in arenas. 2 sacks, 2 freedoms, 2 hands of protections. You are a support class. You are not a warrior. You are a support class that can do insane amounts of damage once every 2 minutes. You have okay sustained damage and insane survivability, but Ret Paladins can get their healer out of any CC in the game except for a Hex from a Resto Shaman or a Cyclone from a Resto Druid or a Druid. But anyway, moving down on to 75 tier talent. Holy Avenger. Ret Paladins, you're going to want Holy Avenger macroed in with your wings. Some people don't run macros. Start doing it. Every time you pop Holy Avenger, it'll pop your wings. And just for instance, what I do, I pop my wings, which pops Holy Avenger, and Templar's Verdict, Hammer Wrath, Templar's Verdict, Judgment, Templar's Verdict, Hammer Wrath, Templar's Verdict, Exorcism. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. The other two just aren't really that good. Sanctified Wrath, mostly Holy Pallies run that. Divine Purpose, you're not going to really see anybody running that. And down to the 90 tier talent. In 6.1, Execution Sentence got a big buff. It's actually really good now. It has a 1-minute cooldown. I like to use it as a heal, or I only use it as DPS if I have my wings up, because then it does insane amounts of damage. The other two, Light's Hammer, just is really stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. It slows people down, but I mean, you can switch shields mid-fight. It doesn't matter. Obviously, right now I'm in Seal of Justice. I obviously didn't have a mage or a hunter or a rogue on my arena team last time I was playing. And Holy Prism. If you're a Ret Paladin, I wouldn't suggest doing anything except for Execution Sentence. Don't try and experiment. You can if you want. Holy Prism, people might laugh at you if they catch a casting a Holy Prism as a Ret Paladin. Down to the 100 tier talent. Final Verdict. Final Verdict is OP as fuck. So that's really all I can say about it. As you can see, dealing 16.3k damage. Also, this is what makes it so OP, because it mostly gives you Divine Storm procs. Also increases the damage of your Divine Storm by 100% and increases its radius by 50%. If you have a Divine Storm proc and you use it after a Final Verdict, you are going to do insane amounts of damage. And that's that. There's no other way of saying it. Seraphim, that just costs way too much holy power, and it has a cooldown. I've never really experienced with it. I have a little bit in low MMR arenas, but it just really isn't that good. It's not good. Empowered seals, that it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good to the eye, but it's not good. You can try it out. I suggest you don't. I would just use Final Verdict. You can go to a attacking dummy and test that out, and I bet you do more damage with Final Verdict. Anyway, that is my Ret Paladin talent tier. We're going to go down to stats. Okay. As you can see, I have a couple pieces I got from RBGs. I've got some multi-strike. I don't like it. You're gonna see a lot of people on the internet saying stuff about stack multi-strike for a Ret Paladin. Stack multi-strike and crit. That is wrong. That is wrong. You're going to want mastery. And before I even forget saying it, I don't care if you're running with somebody that can't give you kings. Do not give yourself strength over mastery. Mastery is the best stat. Excuse me. I had to burp. Mastery is the best stat, hands down, for every DPS class this season. Every DPS class. Caster, melee, everybody. Multi-strike just isn't really viable. As you can see, I have a little bit of multi-strike from the items I've got and random drops and RBGs. Once multi-strike, well, here, I'll read it. Grants two 10% chances to deliver extra attacks or heals for 30% chance in normal value. If that 30% chance is like 39, 41%, I would be all for it. But 30% just isn't enough for me. You're really gonna want to stack mastery. I go mastery, versatility, then haste, and then a little bit of crit. As you can see, I'm not fully geared yet, so that'll differ once I get fully geared. Your enchants, you're going to want everything mastery. I have mastery rings, not my neck yet, and I have mastery cloak. Once I get my epic neck, I'll put my enchant on it. For the weapon, you're going to want Mark of the Thunderlord, because it gives you crit, 500 crit, and if you crit while your enchant procs, it can increase the duration of your enchant. So I'll say it again. It gives you 500 crit when your weapon enchant procs, and if you crit during that first proc, it has a chance to increase the duration of the proc. So that is good. You're going to want that because you don't really stack crit, so you need crit where you can get it, and that's your weapon enchant. For your trinkets, you're going to want the strength and the versatility trinket, or the strength and the mastery trinket, so that you can macro them all together. But that is most likely what I will do once I get my epic trinkets. That right there is the PvP arena guide for Ret Paladins, you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and sub and like to the channel if you'd like, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Bye.